Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking, and we're going to bring you a new cookie recipe today. I know we're all used to having the chocolate crinkles at Christmas time, but today we're going to make gingerbread crinkles. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with a stick of butter, which is at room temperature. I've also got one large egg that's also at room temperature. And we'll put that in there. And I'm going to sort of mix those around a little bit together, incorporate the two. Now you can use a mixer if you want to on this, but this one is just so simple you can do it by hand. Got my butter and my egg. Get that all mixed up. I know when I was growing up, we used to fix the chocolate crinkles every Christmas, and it was one of my children's favorite. Okay, to this butter and the sugar, I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. And then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of just regular sugar. I'm going to pour that in there. And I'm going to stir that around in here a little bit. And to that, I have 1/2 cup of molasses. So I'm going to pour the molasses in here also. I'll make sure I get all the molasses out of there. The molasses is what helps give a lot of different holiday flavors, holiday recipes, their flavor. Okay, then I'm going to mix this all up. Boy, this smells good with this molasses, and wow, and the melted butter. Okay, so I've got a nice consistency here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my little sifter right here, and I'm going to put it on the side of the thing right here. I've already measured out my ingredients. My ingredients for the spices is I got 2 tablespoons of ginger. I've got 1½ tablespoons of cinnamon. I've got 1/2 teaspoon of soda. I've got 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, which these will all be in the recipe. So I've got them all in here. I've got them all measured out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1/2 of my flour in the sifter. Then I'm going to add my spices. And I'm just going to sift that into my batter. Get these all mixed up. This is the best way to incorporate spices and everything. Put a little bit more flour in here. Might take a little bit of time to do this, but this makes sure that the cookies are light and airy. And okay, now let's put the rest of the flour in. Okay, move this stuff out of the way so you can see. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why you sift it. See, in the very bottom, I have some bigger pieces of spices and everything that I'm just going to leave out. So anyhow, got that out of the way. I've got my spoon. Now I'm going to start mixing this all together. Boy, I thought it would smell good before with the molasses. Woo! With the nutmeg and the ginger and the molasses and everything that's in here, this is just incredible. Let me get this all mixed up. Might take a little elbow grease to get this all mixed together. But this is a new recipe that somebody just shared with me, and it's really, really good. And I love gingerbread, and you know that I love pumpkin, and to have a gingerbread crinkle put alongside of a chocolate crinkle and put it on a tray for Christmas, it'd be really unique. And these open up really, really nicely, and okay. I pretty much got this all incorporated around now, I think. Okay, there we go. It's all pretty much all incorporated around. So what I'm going to do now is let me get a spoon here. I've got my dough all ready. My batter's all ready. And move some of this stuff out of the way. What I've got here is I've got some powdered sugar. Got the powdered sugar. And I've got 2 cookie sheets with parchment paper on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scoop of each one of these, drop it in my powdered sugar, and then I'm just going to toss them around and get them really covered. And when you should get them covered, cover them again. You want these to be really, really full of confectionery sugar. So once you get it on there, you can put one right there, another one right here, let's do this one. Okay. Meanwhile, my oven has been preheating to 325, okay? So I'm going to put 3 on there, leaving no space between them, each one of them. Let me finish these off, and I'll come back when I have them all done. Okay, I'm going to put my last one on the cookie sheet here. So there we go. I've got them all on the cookie sheet. But what I'm going to do now, just before I put them in the oven, and these, I'm going to just take the palm of my hand, just flatten them down just slightly. Okay, then I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them in my oven. And the good thing about these, they only take about 10 minutes to bake. So put these in my oven. Like I said, the oven was preheated to 325. And there's one tray in. And let's get the other tray in. And I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, I just took our gingerbread crackle cookies out of the oven, and here they are. They were in there about 12 minutes. And as you can see, they turned out really, really wonderful. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transfer them to a cooling rack and let them cool completely for about 10 minutes. And then we'll try one. So let me get these all transferred to my cookie rack, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, our gingerbread crackle cookies have been cooling for about 10 minutes now, and they look beautiful. So now is the time to really taste them and try them. Oh my goodness, if you like gingerbread, you taste the molasses, you taste all the spices. This is incredibly good. It's a nice change from the chocolate crinkles that you make all the time. So give these a try. Let me know what you think about them. I'm on Facebook. If you would follow me on Facebook, I'd appreciate it, and like me there, and also on YouTube. And if you subscribe to my channel, you'll never miss any other cooking episodes. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate there and being all there. And thank you again for letting me come into your home and sit. I know I feel like you're sitting right there and I'm talking to you. So until next time, when I'm invited back into your home and you bring me back in, I'll say thank you for everything and for your support. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you really soon. This is Jim from Mexico saying God bless.